God, if you don't think race is brought up on the other side, what about Rodney King? What about all the police officers that were tried? They're not going to get a fair trial. What about the OJ trial? I'm not going to get a fair trial because there's too many white people. Why is it that can be brought up and no one bats an eyelash? But when some idiot like Trump goes, hey, he's Mexican and I'm building the wall, so it might be a problem here, that takes up the news for 2 weeks. Racism is just so overcharged right now. At a time where I think in my little secluded area of the world, it seems like racism is far less rampant than it ever has been before. It really does. Just to me. Maybe I'm wrong. If you're of a different ethnicity and you're experiencing an uptick in how you're treated because of your race, please tell me. I'd love to hear about it. rodgraphing@gmail.com. I'll share it right here on the podcast. I'd love to. I'm open to all points of view. I could possibly be convinced that I'm wrong. Because I'm limited here in my view. I only know what I see. Does racism exist? Yes. Will it always exist? Yes, it will. Forever. There will always be racism. It will never go away as long as there's different people of different ethnicities. There will be racism. Imagine being an albino in Malawi. You think it's tough over here? Because you're Hispanic, you're black, you're Asian. It's tough for you to get a job because of your ethnicity. Over there, they harvest your body parts to sell to witch doctors. We just don't appreciate how good we have it here in the USA. We really don't. And this is one of the reasons why so much of the world detests us now. We've basically just shit-canned our American exceptionalism. We really have. We've become a bunch of negatively focused assholes. And social media has not helped that. It's only exacerbated it. 24-hour news cycle has only served to heighten that, not help it. The interconnectedness of the internet, which should have been something that, I used to listen to Art Bell. I made a joke earlier talking about, is this Art Bell? Albinos are being abducted. But truthfully, I used to listen to the guy. I'm a truck driver, so every night I would listen to Art Bell. It's some very interesting stuff. I learned a lot listening to that show. Was it out there sometimes? Of course it was. But he used to talk about the internet at its inception, at its birth. I barely knew what it was. I don't think at the time I'd even been on the internet. I don't even know that I had a way to access it. But he was talking about it. And he was kind of prognosticating and trying to figure out what this interconnectedness would do for humanity, how it would work. Would it benefit it, or would it be a detriment to it? And I really don't know at this point. Sure as hell seems to me like it's a detriment. Does it get better? I don't know, but it certainly hasn't served to bring people together. We seem to be more divided than we ever have been, whether it's politically, racially. Why? Why? Are you that divided in your own personal life, or is it just what you see on TV? Is it just what you hear on the radio? What's causing you to form your opinions on what is and what isn't? Is it your own life and what you know to be true, or is what you're hearing, what you're reading on Facebook and Twitter? Make America great again. How the hell do we do that? Seriously, how the hell do we do that? Almost doesn't seem possible to me at this point. How do you bring people together with the giant chasm of division that we have between groups? And somebody like Trump probably could have done it. Somebody like Obama could have done it. That was one of my only hopes. Talk about hope and change. I didn't vote for Obama. When he got elected, I at least had some sense of hope that maybe this racial gap, this division, could be, I don't know, done away with a little bit. We could have been brought a little bit closer together. We're only further divided. And now we've got Donald Trump looming on the horizon. I see very little hope there. I see even less hope with Hillary Clinton. Think Hillary's gonna unite us? Gonna bring us all together as a country, as one people? But the only thing Trump's got going for him is his America First attitude. Xenophobic? Maybe. But at least it gives everybody a common starting point. We all want America to be great. And I believe even that's in question. With some groups, I believe even that's a question. Some of these fringe groups, these nutcase groups, I don't think they really want America to be great. I think they want America to be defeated, done away with, punished, even. God, I think it's time some of us wake the fuck up and realize that there's some shit going on in this world. It's pretty goddamn horrific on a daily basis. And the stuff we're fighting over here is pretty minuscule and paltry compared to marching on Parliament so you can stop the abduction and dismemberment of albinos in your country. Pretty stark contrast, if you ask me. All right, well, there it is. My first podcast with my Bluetooth microphone in place. Yay. Hope it sounded good. My email address, again, rodgraphing@gmail.com. Look, thanks for putting me over last week. Again, we exceeded the stats from the previous week. And even though I was lazy first part of this week, I hope we can do that again. Thanks for listening.